I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
Mike Tyson.
Sweat. He hasn't done that tonight. I wonder if that's a change of plan with him.
A name that once echoed like a shotgun blast through the world of boxing. A force of destruction.
Okay, thank you, Steve. Mike, was that your shortest fight ever?
I've been witness this
movement the past few months, and here we go. And McNeely has advertised.
But behind the knockouts, behind the tattoos and the scandals, there was a man quoting Marcus Aurelius.
My goal, I wanted to be the heavyweight champion of the world, and
what if we misunderstood him all along?
Goes! Michael Tyson just absolutely attacked him. Watch this. He bangs him right back.
What if Mike Tyson was never just a fighter, but a philosopher forged in blood?
And anything. My whole life flashed in front of me, from the beginning of my life to the end of my life, and now I'm still here. Now what? Everything's gone.
Tyson's story didn't start in the ring. It started in Brownsville, Brooklyn.
By that, it should be Holyfield. And it's an anybody terrified by longer this aggressive animal. He's a little
Sheer instinct right now. This crowd can.
And here is where corners save you.
A place built on violence, poverty, and survival. And by the time he was 13, he'd been arrested 38 times.
Listen, I'll tell you what. You want to go down and go out on your shield? Okay.
Then came Cuz D'Amato, his trainer. And in many ways, well, father, Cuz didn't just teach him how to fight.
Keep the head down when you come up with the H. Keep your head down. It's coming up. Yeah, I mean, it's not coming up, but it's starting to come up. You can make it perfect. It's good, but it's not perfect.
He taught him how to think, how to face fear, and how to turn emotion into a weapon, not a weakness. Cuz gave him more than skills.
Evander's zeroing in on a big shot.
Tyson is confused, frustrated. He unleashed a flurry there, but Holyfield comes right back and counters to the head.
Start to wear out as he does in all fights. If that's the case, that may be the only chance.
He gave him a mindset. He taught him that discipline was everything, that fear could be used as fuel, and that ego was the real enemy.
I mean, everywhere I hit you is a reason, and normally I get the right results. And not only do I have to do
At that time, Tyson was still just a boy, but he wasn't only learning how to fight. He was learning how to master pain, understand power, and stay in control.
Francois Botha, 6-1 underdog. Are there any concerns on your part?
Taking him out with a vicious left hand.
Somehow, I just kind of doubt it. There's only so much punishment anybody can take. That.
And by the age of 20, Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history. But
I'm the king of the barbarians. There's no one that could surpass me in the pain I've endured.
The higher he climbed, the harder his life began to fall.
My job is to prove to me that I'm the person I believe I am.
And how'd you think?
He had money, fame, women, mansions, even pet tigers. To the world, it looked like success.
Why did, I'm laughing nervously.
To Tyson, it felt like chaos. In the ring, he was unbeatable. Outside of it, his life was falling apart with drugs, lawsuits, prison time, and broken relationships.
He's got this incredibly gentle side because Michael loves me more than anything in the world.
Tyson wasn't just a boxer losing control. He was a man struggling with deep trauma from a past he couldn't outrun.
In December. No, he shouldn't believe that at all, because you know why?
Even at the height of his fame, he wasn't celebrating, he was hurting. And beneath all the violence was something more, a mind trying to understand itself and the world around it.
I was a young kid then. I'm 43 years old, right? You're still dwelling on something I said at 20 years old, or 21 years old, or 19 years old. I'm 43. What do you want to get from this interview?
I want to see how much
you've
you've changed, Mike. You're a different person now, aren't you?
I don't know if I am or not. I don't want to be the person I was, but I don't know. Change comes in time. Change comes really in time.
And in 1992, Mike Tyson went to prison. The world turned away from him. The chaos had finally caught up.
Mike, were you really sick this week? What was the problem?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You broke
back is broken.
But inside those walls, he found something he hadn't experienced in years: silence. And in that silence, he began to reflect. Tyson started reading Nietzsche, Sun Tzu, Marcus Aurelius.
Look at this stuff. This is history here. You're history.
This is God.
He came out not as the same fighter, but as someone more thoughtful.
Most is out the air, like, wow, Mike Tyson's a woman abuser, and we have no evidence. No, I'm a human being. I've abused women.
Less like a monster and more like a monk. After prison, Tyson no longer wanted to be larger than life.
Having a person like that in your life?
It was so, it was just, it was emptiness. It was just...
He just wanted to be human. He stopped hiding behind rage and began speaking openly about what he'd been through: shame, trauma, addiction, and loneliness.
And won the hearts of so many boxing fans. Standing ovation for Evander Holyfield.
And over time, people began to see the change. This wasn't just a comeback. It was a transformation. So today, Mike Tyson is 58 years old.
Champion, like the overachieving warrior that he is.
Oh, down goes Tyson. A left hook.
That was a body shot. I think he was a little more balanced.
Seconds left in the sixth.
Hey, Frank, let him out, let him out.
And now, he runs a weed business. He speaks openly about his experiences with psychedelics. He raises pigeons, meditates, cries, laughs, and forgives himself. The man who once dominated the heavyweight division now talks about death with acceptance, life with gratitude, and fame as something empty.
On by. McNeil has already been down.
I'll tell you what, Steve. Nothing but brawling. McNeely's giving a good account of himself already.
Knock that shit off. Come on. Let's go.
Mills Lane said stop that nonsense because they were starting to butt heads.
Tyson with a left hook.
He still trains, but not to fight others, to stay balanced. And when he speaks today, he doesn't sound like a fighter chasing glory. He sounds like someone who spent years fighting himself and finally made peace. Yes, he fought in the ring, but his greatest battle was the one with his own mind.
Until that big life that we're talking about and we reminisce about, that's never going to appear.
Maybe that's not just boxing. Maybe that's life. Maybe that's philosophy. And maybe Mike Tyson was never truly misunderstood. We just weren't listening.